Hi there, and thank you for clicking on this video. So I was asked to do a netracell how-to. We're going to keep it as simple as possible. You're going to go to the new area with the 80-foot pair of naked men in loving embrace. You were going to talk to the depressed cat, dog, whatever it is. Select the netracell mission. You're going to go into the loading area. You're going to go into the start of the lab. In order to progress at this point, you need in your squad. If you're solo, you pick up all 4 of the keys, debuffs. If you're in a pub squad, everybody ideally grabs 1 of each. If you want a freeload, you don't grab any. Then once everybody has the keys, you walk over to the Apple II computer and you cipher through the little lock thing that it's got where you have to select the notes and not the red ones. And then you run for a couple minutes to the waypoint. You will find another Apple II there. You will cipher the combination. And then you're going to run again to the next Apple II. You're going to cipher that. And there will be a new location where it's a super secret lab in the super secret lab. And you're going to run to that. There will be a beacon in front of a glowing wall of plasma or whatever it is. You will wait for the one person that's not with you, who by pure RNG is the person with the right key to unlock it. Once you get there, you will get a prompt. They will say you need to charge this device or collect enough resources or whatever it is, and it will send you another waypoint. You run to the new waypoint. Now this next step is really important. You need to make sure that you enable caps lock. Because when you get to the next area, every single time, even though this mission isn't exactly brand new, it is still relatively new. There is going to be a person that is going to be standing in the circle that you need to kill enemies in, but killing the enemies outside of the circle. So with cap lock, make sure not to harass them, but if you don't use cap lock, they can't hear you through the chat box. And kindly remind them that they have to kill enemies inside the circle, otherwise the mission will never end. So as you're killing enemies, you're waiting. The enemies aren't that strong. So you're basically just waiting. You're going to wait some more, kill enemies, wait, kill more enemies. And when you get to, I don't know, about a third of the progress bar, as you drain it, you're going to get a prompt that you have to go kill something called a necromite. And you're going to run again to its location. Maybe it's nearby. Maybe it's 1,000 meters away. You don't know. But you'll run there, find the necromite, and kill it. And then you're going to run back to the location you just started at, where there's the circle with the enemies that you have to kill. And now that everybody's in the circle, this next section is going to go way faster. No cap lock required. And you're going to sit there as the enemies walk toward you in a single file line, killing them as they come close to you slowly. You're going to kill them. The progress bar is going to drain. And then once you reach whatever percentage it is, you're going to run to the next necromite. That's, of course, stopping your progress. And then you're going to run back. And should the necromite not spawn due to a bug, you will simply abort and start all over. So enjoy the running. But once you drain the bar all the way down, you're going to go back to the super secret lab in the super secret lab, and you will be in the vault, and you're going to break everything. There's going to be a marked chest that you have to break, or like a loot box, right? And that's going to be your drop. It's going to drop lanthorns, 2 of them, and you're going to have 2 unidentified objects, sort of like steel path arcanes from Acolytes. And then you will receive a waypoint, which is anywhere from like 150 meters away to like 1100 meters away. So varying degrees of running. And you're going to run to exit. And then you're going to walk through the guy's mouth. You'll get your rewards. And then you'll do it another 4 times. And this is going to take you anywhere from, I would say, 30 minutes to an hour and a half. Obviously, depending on, how loud your caps lock is. But this mission can get incredibly drawn out if run in pubs. And also, in no way, shape, or form should you look up the bug that allows you to do this in 2 minutes. Do not do that. Even though it is a nice time saver. But you do this 4 times, and you'll have your drops. You've got a 20% chance to get a melee arcane adapter, which is pretty nice. 20% chance it's the common drop. The rest of the loot pool is filled with arcanes that you don't need. In the rare section of the loot pool, there are shards, Talforge shards, and 2 legendary arcanes that honestly aren't that good. So yeah, I hope this guide helps. Obviously super helpful. Can't say that I'm wrong. You can say you don't like how I said it. You can say I was an asshole. But I'm not wrong. In terms of like build requirements, whatever frame you're comfortable with, as long as you can survive. Wouldn't say it's a super high priority surviving. But just keep in mind you can't self-res. You can last grasp though. But if you go down, you can't res. Highly recommend radiation and electricity. Just due to the nature of the enemy's weaknesses. And I hope this helps.